Hello there. Have we got lag again? Have we got lag again? Oh, I don't know why it's doing this. Get the music playing. Matty, hello there. How you doing?
Bow to the First Order.
A little bit slow on the uptake, the thing on screen there. How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Did I get that pop up again? Because I didn't see that.
Bow.
There it is.
To the First Order.
Third time's the charm. How are we all doing? Okay. I'm going to just do an arena battle.
Bow to the First Order.
Okay. We got it that time. I think I may have overdone it. We know you're following, Matty. We know you're following. Okay, let's go into Grand Arena. I will laugh, by the way, if people who did vote towards that suit-up challenge, they aren't actually here for the suit-up. I did say it'd be next stream. I never said I'd stream at a convenient time for people. Okay, win 21 squad arena battles. Okay. Maybe I can feed people into my YouTube channel doing it that way. Honestly, I had to stream now. I've got a busier late afternoon, early evening, so yeah, I thought let's get out of the way early. Okay, so Crimson Infernox is up against Grieving Candy. I've already had a message off Grieving. He said he hates Fleet. So I haven't looked at the board, but I'm going to assume he didn't like what I put down, which wasn't heavy-ish, but I'm guessing he didn't like it. So, just to show you what he's got, I will respond to him after as well. Got a Gas and Arena, Negotiator and Fleet. Has he got Malevolence? I can't remember. No, just Negotiator. That's interesting. Supposing he's got the Negotiator on offense. It'd be interesting if he lost to my Finalizer. Okay, let's have a look at the actual roster. We saw Gas there. Okay, so we got Grievous Relic 7. Let's have a look at that. I very rarely delve into characters at this point, but Relic 7 Grievous, you do look and you go, how have you modded? 155k protection, very tanky. Quite slow, not a lot of crit damage, but very healthy. Guessing that's a health primary? Yeah. Okay. I've always been told health and crit damage, so we'll see how that pans out. Respect for the Relic 7 Jolie, I like that. Relic 5 Clones. Got his Piet to Gear 12. Okay, some interesting stuff here. I don't know what to make of it exactly. I would say he's got a fairly balanced roster. You know, he's got a good amount at the top. That's strong. But he's also got a good amount of Gear 12s to maybe beef up his GA defense. Or offense. So, let's have a look. If the load times will work with us. Yeah, Fleet hold him. I'll get the game audio back in a second, but yeah, Finalizer. Well, I will reply to him once I've checked the other boards, because he should have one more fleet, but the problem probably is he hasn't got ships to use in it. Anything down bottom? All ones. Did Rev and get another trip. I'm only asking for one, like last time, but I'm just curious if he fell for it. Yeah, we got another trip. I like that. I mean, I don't really like doing Darth Revan like that, but I think if anyone looks at my GA history, seeing that I've been doing Palpatine, Bastila, and Malak on the front wall for a bit, so they might have an idea of preparing for something. Then they see Darth Revan there instead with them, and they might go, "Ooh." Might just throw the plans off a little, especially with it being the back. So yeah, glad that got a hold. Gives me that one loss if I need it. I don't want a loss, but you know, if you make a balls up, you can afford it. Apologies to any newcomers who keep hearing the cough. I've been trying to shake it for a fortnight nearly. Okay, so Bounty Hunters, Night Sisters, and First Order. Remind me not to take in Imperial Troopers there. I keep trying to find battles for them, and yeah, not the place. Jane Malek's on defense. He would have been really handy with the Jedi down there. So the question is, well, I'll rephrase it. Gas was probably used on, just based on what I'm seeing here, gas was probably used on Darth Revan. Either that, it was Darth Revan versus Darth Revan. That tells me nothing too strong is it on their back wall. So I'm thinking I can afford to go a little heavy on this front wall. And if he's put a Darth Revan, well, I'm saying Darth Revan, he's put Darth Revan a gas down at the back, then kudos, he did something I wasn't expecting. But I'm looking here and I'm thinking, if he went heavy at the back, he's been really sneaky. So yeah. Debating what to do. My SLKR can take out the Padme on its own. My JKR could take out the clones. So what about this JKR? You know, I'm thinking maybe do Imperial Troopers versus Shakti and do a mirror match on... Actually, no. How about doing SLKR versus JKR, JKR versus Padme, and then Imps versus Shaq. Because there's no taunt there, I can just focus hard on Shaq. Get her out of there, get that retribution gone. I kinda like that. Imperial Troopers. My gut is saying I need to do these three. I mean, I'm going to just check speeds. Yeah, it could work, Charles. I mean... 296 Gideon was at this point. So, the fastest one on the opposition will be Shaq. If Ark's faster, I'm gobsmacked. .304 plus speed bumps, so Shaq will go first. Although saying that, I'm not taking into account Gideon lead, so it's 339 I've got to beat. Still think it might be too slow. Yeah, still too slow. Jack will give him a turn straight away. And he could possibly nuke my Moff Gideon. Yeah, I can't take that chance. That's too big a risk. So yeah, imps are out of there. Maybe... tricky this, just try and work out what might work and what obviously won't. I've got Vader in my head somewhere. Maybe Vader against Padme? Let's have a look at their speeds. Do 7-4. That's the one that worries me. I mean, Anakin I'd like to know. Do 6-4, so they're pretty near to one another. I can't manipulate turn meter with Padme, so no point thinking about Gideon. So if I went like this, put Piet in, because I don't think I'm going to use Piet anywhere else this round. $218. Damn, that's slow. You see, I've been modding the other stats: crit damage, potency, crit chance. Speed's just gone secondary. And I'm not going to get a lot there. I'm going to get 16, 32 on top. So 32 on top will take me, what, 250? Yeah, my Vader's too slow. Although I'm saying that, I'm looking at it that way. I forgot to take Thrawn into account. Where is he at? $295. Right, we're going to be okay. I just do a Grand Admiral's command, turn it swap to Vader, and we're going to be fine. Then we're going to be fine. This could also go horrendously pretty quick, but I would have thought if I can get Padme out fast, we might stand a shot. Or at least get enough debuffs out fast. This feels very sketchy. I'm going to leave this screen on a second, just like to try and get the game audio back. I'm just going on SWGOH, SWGOH. I want to just see if in the counters list it does suggest it. Makes me chuckle out at the start of the list. It says, oh yes, use C, use Ray. It's like, yeah, of course. This one there that looks pretty tantalising. Freya, Nihilus and Thrawn. I was thinking using Treya. Apparently the Triumphant can do it. Apparently Palpatine can do it. Don't see how that's possible. I am thinking of trying that. Try it, Nihilus Thrawn. If there are bugs, maybe I've got something else for him. This guy's bugs like. That reminds me, before I forget. Okay. Yeah, I just want to know if this guy's got bugs. I think he might, but I can't remember. Seemed quite, yeah, he's got Gear 12 bugs. I would still have Vader, though. Vader's slow, but got a tanking around him, it might be alright. I don't know. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm being an idiot here. I'm not even advertising. Yes, I'm advertising on my stream. Or advertising my stream. Okay. The clones are definitely giving me a headache here. There's some good speeds on the top two teams. 270 is around the ballpark I'd like, Padme. 276, that's a bit slow, but when you get by up 25 speed, sorry, not 25, plus 15, it's still respectable. With JKR. There's no tank. Would be tenacity up. There, I am thinking, could the Imperials do JKR? Gideon will get the first turn, I'm pretty sure of that. Plus 5 for Jedi and Old Republic, so got 10, 20, and a 5. So 25 speed on top of that. That would take JKR to, I think it was 301. Gideon was 296, he gets plus 20 from Veers, so that takes him up to 300 something. So, in theory, Gideon resets the speeds, and I take turns to just carry on nuking them. I suppose the question is, how is Jolie modded? I know I've gone in a lot of depth here, I'm looking at the characters in great detail, but this is a very good opponent. I know I've just said that after I've shared a link to him, but honestly, I'm quite impressed with some of the modding so far. There's some good speeds. Okay, low tenacity on Jolie said there's not going to be a lot of natural crit avoidance. Speed arrow as well, so we should be able to crit Jolie. Or at least have a good shot at critting him. It's one of those battles that can go really well, really, really wrong. So, yeah, I'm worried. I'll throw it out there. I am worried. Oh, mate. Okay. Let's just get in there. I want to make sure I clicked on the right team. So Veer's lead, Stark, Gideon. Yeah. Gain 30% offense, gain 20 speed, and gain 10% turn meter whenever they gain a buff. So Stark provides the buffs, Veer's gains some of his own, and Gideon... Insight isn't a buff, but it'll help. It'll reduce up their offense. So let's go for it and cross your fingers and toes, folks. I'm not going to use SWGOH first, no. I'm holding him back just as a break glass in case of emergency. Right now I feel I might need that. Okay, I was right about the TM. I didn't check Yoda, he looks quite fast. Let's go straight for him. Ah, we lost game audio again. Fantastic. Okay, TM up. Yeah, I'm a bit worried here. We've got no Retribution, we've got no Emperor's Trap. This one of them counters I think would definitely work in a 5v5 environment, but when it comes to 3v3 I am highly doubting it now. Yeah, Stark's out of here. If I can take a turn, I'm backing out. Yeah, I'm backing out. That was kind of what I was talking about with break glass in case of emergency. Okay. Okay, this is where Slacker's going to come in. We're going to use Slacker against Jack. I'm going to have to try something like the Empire up there. That means down here. JK or mirror match, I think. Let's try this. Try it. Nihilus. Brawn. That would leave me Palpatine, Vader, and Piat. Sion's sort of in the wild there, but I don't know. Maybe we can do something with Sion. Braun will get the first turn. He can put a fracture onto Padme. Sorry, yeah, onto Padme, yeah. Then it's all about can these two survive. I don't know where Franzi's got on either, so we might be in the same bracket, but we could end up avoiding one another if I lose here. Right, fracture Padme. Oh, stay with us, Paddis, stay with us. Okay. Doing that. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't like it, I don't like it. Let's go over there. Let's give that to Treya. Oh, oh, oh. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. Let's just hit Padme a second. Cooldown increase. Please. We haven't got a tank. It is so frightening. So frightening. So frightening, this. Fracture Padme. Get rid of Anakin. Oh. Okay. There might be people who feel comfortable using this character. I am not one of them. Alright. Once Anakin's out of the way, you feel alright, because he's not going to do a one-hit and knock you out. If I stall this out, I could even get banners back. It's just... it feels really sketchy doing it. Let's pass that to Trey. Okay. Again, I'm just stalling a bit here. I'm not trying to rush this one. Oh, I could have done an isolate there. Kenobi will come out in a... oh no, it won't come out. Right, we'll save the annihilate. Again, we're going to pass that to Trey. Oh, come on. Keep up the pace. Okay, that's pad has gone. That should negate courage. Do a basic. Okay, come on, Thrawn. You're fast there. You're fast, Chiss. Go on, we'll do the cooldown increase. Let's pass that to Trey again. There we go, she's back at max. Right, give that to Nihilus. Again, Fracture Kenobi, we just don't want him taking a turn now, if we can avoid it. Basic. We've got Annihilate ready for when we need it. This is a fun little battle now. Can we just get max banners? Okay, that wasn't bad. We can pass that to Nihilus. My gut is we still need to do some... oh, hang on. No, Nihilus is full health and protection. So we can do that. Please say 54. Yay! Good one. Alright. Happy with myself there. Pat on the back. Okay. Okay. So, JKR. Let's get JKR in there. This is going to be a bit of a rough one. But I feel confident. My JKR is pretty quick. We can get Shaq out of there pretty fast. 302. Going to gain, what did I say, 20 speed, was it? 25? So yeah, we're going to get a comfortable start, I think. Maybe Shaq could take the first turn, but I think between us we've got enough protection. I'll say protection, health and protection. Also, the game audio's gone. I can't really control it. For some reason, BlueStacks has been a pain. Alright. Let's go all in. So, yeah, they'll take their turns. No big surprises here. Can we get Shaq out? Yes, we can. Okay. Oh. Wrong one. Do a double tap with Yoda. Okay, they seem insistent on getting Yoda out. Let's do a basic. And we're going to do the AoE. And we're going to do a tap with Jolie, try and get his protection back. Can't really stall this anymore, so we're just going to try and make sure Jolie's at max. So we could end up losing JKR's protection as well. That's a banner stealer. 52. I'll take it, but and a stealer. Alright, Grieving, I'm going to be blunt with you. If you've put gas at the back for your Darth Revan, you've got the win here. And I will hold my hands up. I haven't got away beating it. But equally, if you've done that, I am curious how you beat my Darth Revan at my back. Right, let's give Yoda a poke. Right, we'll do... Ooh, got a cooldown increase, I forgot about that. Okay, we'll do the AoE. Okay. We're not going to get great banners here, it's safe to say that. Let's just poke Jolie. I love that, he actually heals up SLKR a bit when he does that. Anyone else's screen freeze? I've had a few drop frames, it seems. Yeah. Yeah, I keep getting notifications here, it's saying lag frames detected. I don't even know what it is. I can only assume my internet quality's dropped a bit at the moment. The only thing I can assume. I mean, what I could do long run, I could maybe try and alter my settings so that it goes more in line with the speed I'm getting. But I can't do it midstream. Do it midstream, I have to stop the stream. Best thing I can say, refresh the browser just in case it's on your end. Or if it's the app, just close the app down and reopen it. Okay. I don't see a Darth Revan there, so I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Got some fun stuff. Alright, let's just have another look up top. Yeah, some interesting things here. Don't know exactly what I want to do, but there are some interesting things. They were taking out that team pretty quick. Wasn't an AoE in it. Oh yeah, there was Sith Trooper, but saying that it's only a baby. Tell you what, we'll play that one safe. We'll come back to First Order. Let's just get this Bounty Hunter team out of the way. The Geos. Let's go 2-man. I'm going to bank on my Brute Bean. One day I'm going to have to take my Brute to Ralix, just on my Brood, just for the fact that it can be so useful in counters. The Gear 12 is doing what I need, which is you can complete the Watt mission, but ideally I want that flexibility of, oh, you need Brute Alpha and the Brute to taunt. Fair enough, we can pop that in the team for you. Okay, so no big surprise, we've got a fast boss gear. Weird, because I could have gone with Spy, sorry, with Soldier in here as well, but I thought, you know what, let's just try and underman it. Just cleanse that stun. And can we just get a nice big hit on Bosk? Nope. A little bit early. Okay, we get the taunt back. Can't do anything right now, so let's just carry on with the basics. It's a double stun team, so it's going to be a pain. I can afford one more loss, pending what the fleet is. Just saying it because I can see how this battle's going right now, and I don't particularly like it. This Bosk has been very bosky. That's a SWGOH verb if ever you've heard one. Maybe not a verb. Adjective. Yeah, thick Bosk. Open Bosk as well. Oh, hang on, hang on. No, 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 no. Let me take my turn, let me take my turn, let me take my turn. Let me take my turn. Let me take my turn. Thank you. Right, yeah, okay, fair enough. I get you, I get you. I do get it. I'm not going to get cat out this turn. A little bit annoying that. I was slow on the uptake. All those... Can I do it now? No, spies, yeah, damn. Okay. That was a misplay. I really should have gone for CAD when I saw the taunt drop, but I was a bit slow getting there. Alright, let's just heal up. Yeah, just basics. I'm not using the big hit from Spy until I'm ready. Even I can just drop this down to 2, I might take it, because preload, but might just make it easier. Ooh, okay. Never mind, never mind. We're in the red. I'm out of here. Okay. That's 2 Yomi. Okay. Credit, by the way, that was a good... Well, it was a thick Bosk. I'll have to have a look at the mods when I go in again, but... Yeah, that was a thick Bosk. My concern is now I'm running out of team, so I don't want to... I don't want to go too crazy. Going to do Kylo. We always use Kylo in these sort of situations, so let's just get him out of the way. Feel like I need a win again. We've had a few sketchy ones. Yeah, we got blind. Okay, no matter what, you still do the AoE to keep the retribution up. And the blind will be gone, so you can then do another AoE. Loads of debuffs, loads of speed. Let's get our protection back. And can we kill a mission in the process? Thank you. Okay. It's annoying because the AI probably wouldn't play it the right way. You could probably only get 55 at that, so... Makes you think sometimes, AI, will you just smarten up a teeny weeny bit? I know some people, right, have said to me when I talk about this, oh yeah,
if you triple the prize, I might let you live.
Thank you very much, Fish. How are you doing?
Saba ping 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 saba ping
New
saba
voice.
ping saba ping hi JJ saba ping 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 saba ping. So 1 year and 1 day of the account, so 871,559,454 lol.
That's a different way of describing it, isn't it? Rather than just reading the numbers out, like, or even going 871,559, it goes for the 871 million. I don't know. Way computers work. hello, Fish. How you doing? I've just copied your like code. I'll crack on with it in a sec. Going if you're Grand Arena right now, to be fair. Grieving Candy here, he's put up a interesting, well, I say interesting defense. It's a standard defense, but I'm tripping up over it. So he's got some good modded characters. I mean, Rally 5 boss gear. I didn't check the mods beforehand, but pretty high tenacity, but not a lot of protection. I was expecting closer to 100 with that. So I think that just goes to show I picked a bad team as well. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I beat these 3 in 1 now. Still leave myself enough for the back. So what I'm thinking is maybe do First Order here, Empire there, and I'll hold my hands up. I don't really know what I'm going to do there, but we'll see. So yeah, let's take these in. That should be enough. If anything, I would have thought my hooks will get me a good head start here. I think my hooks is about 330 something or 320. You drop one battle on SWGOH, he's at a lot on defense. He hit he 3-hit your GG, failed on fleet, and Ult got 1 team, he got 0 as the ult is a cop block throw. I've had a message off our opponent today. He's been saying he didn't enjoy the fleet battle. To be fair, not a lot of people like fleet. Alright, boss, you want to do that? Okay. Sith Trooper, do you mind coming in here? Thank you. Oh, you naughty boy, Boba. You know what? Let's pass that to Sith Trooper, and let's just do a boink. Alright, let's go for Boba. Counter. Bye-bye, Boba.
Only room for one of us in this galaxy.
Okay. I don't like the 2 fleet as such a lower division it is now. Thanks, I'm not there yet, but I like it for the crystals. Yeah, I'm not particularly happy that Crimson's doing 2 fleets right now. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but I'm struggling myself. I mean, I'm, I think, 30 odd shards away from the Negotiator on here, so I would then have both get fleets, but I haven't actually got a fleet around the Negotiator, so that's my issue. Yeah, it's this division. I think it's Division 7 Crimson's in. The game will keep up. It has really been horridly slow. Yeah, Division 7 we're in. I'll come back and check the fleet in the fleet in a sec. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe we can do Vader. Vader, Cyan, and Piet. Way to remove buffs. I kinda like that. I haven't really got a clear Knight system team though. Got Papa Palp still. Maybe we could do range and Sith Trooper? How big are them sisters? Full gear 12, 2 Zetas on 1000. It's a defense team. I think the question I'm asking myself there is, you'd Vader what the Night Sisters, but you don't know how much you have left of the other stuff. Vader what sounds a good idea. I had forgot about what. Top team worries me a bit. So if we just take Vader what to do with these, I could try this. Double tank and let Palp do the damage. That would leave me Vader. I've got backwall stuff. That's my top wall. That's what I need to face. Yeah, it's definitely a defense team. I mean, I put it down on Temin a few times. You know, there's no damage in it, but there's enough sustain that can just annoy people. In the back, we've got this Mando team, which could be annoying, but I'm not overly worried about it. And then them two, as long as they don't make a big cock up, I should be fine. But yeah, I'd like to get through Night Sisters without a massive mistake, so I'm just wary of crew as well, because I've got to get hooks out. Maybe I could do Vader what Piet up top. I don't know. I'm sort of toying with things in my own mind. Yeah, I don't have Night Sisters here, Fish. I would like Night Sisters here because they'd be a very good team, but I've just not armed them at all. Tell a lie, I've got some of them at 7 stars, but that's just purely like if they Dakar in Cantina Battle Store and all that lot. It's the conundrum I'm facing. I just don't know which way to go. I mean, I think you've got the right point with Vader and what it prevents the revives, so I think that would be the way to go. It's just what to do there exactly. Let's try and save Piet and just do a twosome and hope that that's enough. Although I don't necessarily have to do a twosome. I could do Sith Empire Trooper now I think about it. I could do Vader, Sith Empire Trooper, and then put Wat in. That's weapon tech, tank tech, and what? Let's try it. The Night Sisters I've used Geos or Vader Wat, even though most of the time I save Geos for better teams. I mean, personally, I go nowhere near Night Sisters Geos just because I use Night Sisters to counter Geos, but I kind of get why you could do it, because if you just manage the battle alright, you're going to be okay. Tends to be the AI is a bit thick, but I never like to rely on that. Yeah, I think that might be it, Chelsea. I overthink in general in life, so doing it in the game does not surprise me one iota. Okay, bye-bye Talzin. Just a little too easy, that. I haven't lost health there, ever. No. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange pair, It's pretty funny how they counter one another. Sorry, I'll admit, I was just a bit confused there now. I was reading what you just said about Vader, Missiles, Massacre, and Dots, and I thought, okay, I did it, and you'd already written it. Yeah, what's weapon tech? It prevents revive, so that's why I usually put on Vader. It just means Culling Blade, done. Maybe I could do this. more offensive, but HK is not going to do anything really there. Either that or range. You'd give protection up to Palpatine. That could actually be alright. Let's try it. I think the key is let's get hooks out and work from there. Yeah, Temin really needs Watt as well. If I can get 1,200 crystals this week on Temin, I'll buy the shipment. Yeah, early stun, not nice. We do that. Nothing of note there. Alright, we got a nice shot, that's good. Ooh, nice offense there from range. Bye-bye, crew. I was expecting a lot chunkier an offense there. You know, I thought I'd really have to punch through crew. Even at gear 12, you know, you think, alright, this is going to be a hard one. Wow, okay. You've impressed me, range. Let's bring down the pain. Get shock. Even better. I will take that. 50 banners. But we got to the back wall. I didn't even use Piet, which I was planning to do. Okay. Nothing too frightening there, unfortunately. I'm saying unfortunately because the DM I did get did say, yeah, I don't like ships, and I was hoping maybe he'd tried something like gone heavy defense and regretted it, but I'm guessing, Grieving, you just don't like ships. I know that is what you said, for the record. Yeah, I hate ships so much. Okay. Let's try it. I don't know about Hal or Easy, but it's one of those where I shouldn't... As long as I don't make a mistake, I should be fine. Okay. Still some tricky teams here, but hopefully we can just punch through them a bit. Not entirely sure what with, but hopefully we can. What mods are we looking at here? $222. Alright, change that track. Vader and TIE Bomb with Thrawn. That, in theory, should be a good ship. Or a good pairing. $256 on Grief. I don't know if I can afford to do DLS. My gear is so bad here. Bottom line is I feel safer doing something like that than a lot of other options I've got. I haven't got Mandos, have I? No, they're on defense. You get negotiation in 2 months, and you have a okay amount to go with it. Still need a star on the 5-star ship. Lots at the 110 shards on Y-Wing, 46 shards on Rex's ship, and it's got Relic Ahsoka. Then the fleet will be fine, as JK and GK are already Relic 5. Even though the second I get negotiated Relic 7, GK will be here, and I don't know if I want to Relic 7 him now, just at my team. I would say Kenobi right now is one of the safest Relic 7s you can go for, purely because if you want JMK, you need him at Relic 8. Even if you don't know if you want him, take him to Relic 7, and that way if you change your mind, he's there. I'm really not liking this, have I mentioned it? I feel like I haven't got a team for this. It's like I could CLS that. I could Rebels. Sorry, I could throw anything in there pretty much. I could take in that Piet team I was just looking at. But with Zetas, this is nasty. Yeah, he's got the right Zeta there. You're not going Gear and Mace. Never know, might go rework. I know they've said they aren't planning to do it, but you never know, they might decide down the road. 250. Yeah. Gotta do something with droids. Maybe I could do that. Poggle, Droidica, and HK. Yeah, there's an argument for that. Taking down the Ewoks and the other one first. Oh, okay, I didn't know it was the only level 1 you got. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I'll take your advice there, Chelsea. Let's use these 3 first then. I mean, I've got Old Republic a little bit. Say a little bit. Maybe it's one of these where I can just punch through it with enough attempts. I don't know. Coffee cup's empty. Yeah, I didn't know you didn't like Mace, to be honest. Ooh. Let's stun Wicket so he doesn't go stealthing Alder. We stun Alder? Nope. Take his TM away. Apparently not. Can we get a stun this time? Yes, we can. And can we nuke him? Lovely. Counters, please. Thank you. Counter. Okay, we'll do that. And let's do that. Okay, so not max banners, but we got 52. I just won't get out of that one. And I will try that, yeah, concoction, just for the fact that, why not? I've got a few Imperial Troopers. We can do Piet lead. Probably the least used Imperial lead, but might as well try it. In fact, let's use Dark Trooper again. It was probably not geared actually. Let's do Storm. I didn't check that, but I'm guessing Dark's still 3-star here. Okay, pop that onto Dark. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do the AoE days. We should be able to get Leia now. Boink, boink. And we can do that. Let's stick to basics. Get some exposed damage. Boink, boink. Boink, boink. Does look goofy. Alright, boink, boink. Let's pop a taunt up, just try and confuse the AI. We'll pop that over there, try and save Dark Trooper a bit. Let's do that. Yeah, I've got a stack of Dark Trooper squad now if I need it. AoE days. Boink boink. Bye bye. 53 banners. He's a bit of fun, isn't he, Dark Trooper? I'm calling it a he. Alright. Let's do what I said. Let's go Poggle, HK, and... I'm thinking Soldier now. At least then it's a Geo. It's a Separatist. They get 30% offense. Soldier can call an assist. It could be HK. Not going to be any target lock in this, unfortunately. Maybe I could do Droidica then. I know there's no relics now, but maybe... I don't know. Maybe I can just make this work. Downside is Grief can get rid of that damage immunity. I actually just dropped you, HK. Dropped you. Yeah. Temptation's definitely there for HK. I'm thinking, can I at least get maybe one of them out? Ideally Grief, but Grief's going to be the hardest one to hit. Yep, straight there. I call that an instant rip. Alright, let's meet the ships. Do I have to clear this? That's the question I'm going to ask. If I can clear the ships, have I won? Does that map you leaving just one battle if I can just beat ships? Let's try and be as efficient as we can, so... Let's just go top. Take Brawn. 3 Geos. And I'll pop in Houndstooth and Xanadu just in case. Oh, no, we did that last time. We're not doing it again. No. Yeah, that's why banner-wise I'm not sure. I am worried. I think I might have lost based on the fact I can't clear this final battle. Where the last 2 rounds I put Darth Revan on defense. And I wouldn't say it's cost me as such, but you do miss that team it provides. Yeah, but no problem. Yeah, I wouldn't go complete garbage. The Gear 12 pilot there, I can't remember, I think Bubble was Gear 12 and I haven't seen IG, but there's always a chance they can smack you. Especially with Geos, they are slow. Right, let's start off with that. It's only going to be 2 hits, but yeah, plenty. Okay, let's do this. I think crit chance on Hound's Tooth looks weird. It's those kind of things I like protecting against. Do you think? I want to like one of the Geos getting stunned again. Nice little bit of protection. Okay, we'll do that. Boink. Alright. 65. Right, we should be able to just Malevolence this easy. I am anxious about the score here. It's like I'm with Fish. I think the bottom could be with too much. I've dropped battles as well, so it's like that's counted against me. Where in my head, I shouldn't have gone with Imperial Troopers against JKR. It was a silly idea, but sometimes you can't help but try silly ideas. Yeah, my gut is saying it. Because I haven't really got a lot that can beat it. Like I haven't even got a full Old Republic team. Not even saying Old Republic could beat it, but I haven't even got a team. Alright. Okay, let's get rid of TIE Advance. Can we get rid of Palps? Quick. We're going to get reinforcement. Okay. Hello there, Chris.
Fire the ion cannons.
Now, I couldn't have done that a week ago. I keep forgetting where my camera is. How you doing, Chris? Come on. Basic. Boink. Yeah, community challenge got completed. People are happy about it. I thought, okay, I'll have to remember to get my suit out. Also need to get a better suit. This one really doesn't fit as snug as it used to. What's the score? Oh. Don't worry about it, Chris. I've been trying to build my voice back up. I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to do that. I know people will say Plo Koon, I love Plo Koon, I do, but I look at that and I think 55% chance for each ally to remove stealth. It's bad, as far as it's not 100%, but I like the idea that if I throw in Plo with HK, and maybe Tarkin, I could maybe do something. Right, I'm stuck. Honestly, I am stuck. That's the answer to your question there, Chris. I am stuck. Credit to this guy, he's put a tough defense. It's not like the best defense I've ever seen, no disrespect, but it's still tough that I've dropped battles, and it's like I am now. I am struggling. So, yeah. Essentially just seeing what I can do. I mean, I'm heavily reliant if I'm relying on Plo Koon lead. Thinking maybe old Ben could get me a taunt. Just help Plo survive a turn, but this is not good. Give it a go. My thought process is if I can get Grief out, then there's less survivability in the team. Just there's so much turn meter in that team. I mean, we saw how in that last attempt, he took out Droidka turn 1, 2. Yeah, they're going straight for old Ben, which I don't mind. He was kind of there to be a sacrificial lamb. Right, let's do that. Knock the TM back and get some ability blocks. That's what I'd like. Do that. Okay, Grief's in a bit of a weird position. I'm going to do that for the offense down. Okay, get rid of that retribution. Ooh. Okay, stagger not good there. Ugh. Day's not good there. A lot of things not good there. Ugh. Yeah, they got a contract, great. Mando can nuke me. And he's gonna nuke me now. That was horrid. I couldn't back out. So now it's preloaded just to add into the mess. Okay. Really getting to the bare bones here. Got me these 3 for the simple fact Shaq hasn't got a lead. The only thing I can hope is that... and again, hope is a very bad word. But the only thing I can hope is that I can get a sacrifice from 5s. Chances are they could nuke me. You know, even with the sacrifice, they could still nuke me. But I've got to hope I can ride the preload a bit. Yep, going for 5 straight away, so not good. I don't want him getting crit chance up, so let's do that. Throw that. And knock some TM back. Nope. Mando wasn't having it. Come on, let's just slow Grief down if we can. No, we're not getting any debuffs today. Someone's going to die. There we are. Someone was going to die. It was inevitable. So the question is, can I at least get Grief out? Yeah, we've got Rexolate. Okay, Grief. I don't care how long it takes. You are going. He's the only one that has got the heals and whatnot. These pair can both heal themselves up, so they're a bit more frustrating anyway. Okay, we got rid of 1. 4 more. Ooh, gotta get rid of the leader. Okay. Django should win this duel, but he'll be on his own next turn. I could possibly still do this. By the skin of my teeth, I could possibly still do this. Not this battle, just to be clear. I'm not an idiot, but next round. Okay, Okay, he's recovered protection. Okay. Did he respawn? Django, Boba, and Mandalorian, they all have an ability called Bounty Hunter's Resolve. Start the battle with it as a green status effect over their head. It means you have to kill them twice, essentially. Also, Boba and Django, they can reapply it. So if they kill an enemy, they get that back over their head. So it can be annoying taking Django out, but we should have a shot. Not a great shot, but we got a shot. Feel more confident now than I did a couple of minutes ago, let's say that. The issue is I'm rapidly running out of teams. There's some good characters in this game. Well, you know, good kits. Can you tell how I'm dodging them two? Really, I should pay him a little bit of respect and say, you know what, let's try it. I'm not being optimistic here. I could probably preload him worse, but let's just pay the Gear 12 some respect. Ever since I got Kylo Ren to Relic 7, I've really just started not wanting to do anything with this team. I think I answered you there, Chelsea. Okay, so he's got Bounty Hunter's Resolve back, but hopefully we can do something. There we go, crit chance down. We're going to pop a taunt. Oh, I forgot to say as well, Bounty Hunter's Resolve, Chris. It also means he can target whoever he wants, so even though Juwani's meant to be protecting the team, she's not protecting the team when he's got that. It's such a good ability. I think the only reason they didn't give the Mandalorian the ability to regain it is because he'd be a bit broken if he could. There we go, that's the kind of work we want. Nice one, alright. Ability blocks, lovely. Actually got a shot at doing this. Ooh. 22 banners, that's 22 banners I have never oofed over before, but we got the clear. And we got a nice comfortable lead in the end there. Back wall broken. Okay. We'll call them OP. I'd say Bounty Hunter's Resolve just makes it difficult to take them out. I mean, for instance, like there are characters like Galactic Legends Rey that have abilities that prevent revive, so it nullifies Bounty Hunter's Resolve. But that first turn, even if they don't revive, they can still avoid taunts and target whoever they like, so they can still be annoying. Fish, you're back. Hello there. Yeah, the zone clear's given us the win. You were right there, Chelsea. So I am taking that. I don't know what Thrawns he's got, but if he got the win today, we could be on for a rematch. He got the win last round, so it'll be Thrawnsy or Ren's Waggy Pants. That'll be fun. But yeah, Grieving Candy, nice one. I mean, you gave me a challenge. I like a challenge. I wasn't expecting to win at the end there. I thought, oh god. But yeah, well done, well done. I know you lost, but well done. You put up a good fight. Best way I describe them. They're one of those teams that they're not going to be high end as you described it, but there's something you can't shoot under either. You've got to treat them with a bit of respect. That's why I was worried there, because I thought I haven't got anything that can really treat them with the respect they deserve. So, like, actually, this music kind of sums it up. It's cartoony, and that kind of sums it up. It's like, yeah, the fact that I beat him with Carth and Juwani, it's not what you should be beating Bounty Hunters with. Yeah, so we're still on course for Kyber. Got to do 15 fleet battles to get that. Fingers crossed we can do it. We're really, really close. Great gas. How much do you think you can do? 29,000? 40,000? Rip. I'll take it. No interview. I did actually say earlier on, I haven't been for a job interview for maybe 4 years or more now. I'm a carer. I care for my mum, so I live at home. So it's been a while, but yeah, it's the only thing I'd say. It doesn't fit like it used to. I just heard something then. I'm hearing things. Okay. Anyway, Tammy's got a score. Tammy's got a score. No disrespect to Mando's, but I'm not joining that Crankor raid when there's no point doing it. You know, I might as well just smack myself on the backside. So, let's put a grand arena. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning, right? And I just logged in early just to see what was going on. And I saw the event from last night, while yesterday was still on, the Bounty Hunter versus Rebels. So I thought, oh, go on, I've never actually finished the final tier of that, or DP2 I should say, not the final tier. And yeah, I just managed to get it right before the end of the 24-hour cycle on it. So I got a couple of relic materials for it, that was nice. We've got a Rhodium here. Demon very rarely gets Kyber, so we have to make do with that. 150 crystals, that is very much appreciated. I've been struggling. 11 stun guns, that'll top up my Rolo farm. I don't think Rolo needs stun cuffs. Yeah, she's not asking for them. Okay, so that's what I'm missing out on. I'm missing out on crystals, Zetas, stun guns. I'd have liked eyeballs. I'm in need of eyeballs. You messed up your GAC today. What went on there, Luxie? Just talking through my own for a moment. Wexler's up against Joran Kale. Last round, I can't remember what happened. Oh, did we have the auto defense last round? I can't remember. Yeah, I think this guy did an auto defense. I think we ended up doing just the bare minimum. Yeah, we did bare minimum. So, guy got some kooky stuff though. I would have liked it if he placed a defense. But, say la vie. Alright, I'm going to switch screen because it might just improve the performance a little bit. Sometimes feels like it runs just a little bit smoother when I've got a little less on the screen, so I'm hoping it picks up a little. Probably won't, but I'd like to think that. You mistakenly took GL Ray when I meant to take Jedi Training Ray, and you were left short. Ooh. It doesn't help, I imagine, that they're very close, aren't they? I mean, it's been a while since I've seen it, but you tend to have your Relic 7 RJT right next to Ray because obviously both Relic 7 and usually next to each other in power, so yeah, I'd be annoyed like you. I'd be thinking, did you have to leave them so close, CG? Alright, I'm not even looking at my defense. I'm assuming this guy hasn't hit me yet, so let's just see what he's put down. DJKL. Got Night Sisters, Clones, and Crew. That looks like a good JKL comp, though. Yeah, I might need luck. This all really depends how fast Hoda is. 291. Pretty quick. I think mine's a little faster as things stand. Not like I'm going to do a mirror match there anyway. I haven't got JKL, but yeah, that was more just for bragging rights. Down here, Darth Revan, Vader. Okay. Been a while since I've seen the Dot team. Geos. Okay. potentially CLS that. Potentially. Trouble is, I'm then a little bit short up top. A little bit. Yeah, Vader on defense is a very weird one. Don't see it a lot. I've not tried Gas versus JKL. Based on speeds, I would say I've got a slim chance of doing it. It all depends if I can get a days out early on with Gas. Because Rex is pretty quick on this account. He's about 326, so add the speed bump, he goes up to about 350, 60, I'm guessing. So that speed bump could be enough to just get me enough turns early on to at least slow down Hoda. A fun one, this. With respect to this guy, that isn't the worst Darth Revan I've seen. In fact, I beat one last round in 2. But was in 2? No, I beat him 1 even. So yeah, I kind of fancy my chances there. What speeds are we looking at on Darth Revan? $295, okay. Oh, sorry, just a little tangent, right? I do watch me playback sometimes. And I think to myself, compared to a lot of us streamers, I move around a lot. You know, I'm sitting down and I should be just quite calm, just going do, do, do. A lot of the time, I feel like I'm always bouncing around doing something. I feel like a kid who's got a bit of a hard time sitting still. Yeah, let's try CLS on that. I could do it, because we've got the stuns to keep Malik under control. We should be able to wipe out BSF early on, so let's give it a go. Hello, Captain Junior. How you doing? Na 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 na. Crossing my fingers. As much as I can. I can't really cross them, but I'm trying it. You put JMK Gas and 3P on defense to see how it would do, but he hasn't attacked yet. Pardon me for the coughing, but yeah, JMK on defense, that scared me. Oh, a dodge. Damn, damn, damn. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay, we're going to get feared. Countess? Alright, let's just do a nice big hit on Revan. Let's do that. I don't want to force a counter-attack. Oh, bye-bye CLS. Oh, na, 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 na. Okay, gone. Ooh. Ooh. Did you stun him, Han? Ooh. Stun. Yes. Stun. Yes. Oh. 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 I thought I got enough in there. I honestly thought I got enough. Okay. If I thought it was worth backing out, I would have backed out. I can understand why you guys might be screaming at your phones, though. Okay. I can come out with something for that. Not the worst scenario. There are Malik solo counters. Not exactly sure what off the top of my head, but we'll think of it. I want to try that up top now. Sam, hello there. Didn't pan out the way I'd have liked either. Yeah, of course. I thought we'd stun lock him. My Ewoks, they're there. Yeah, I thought they beat Malik. I thought they'd stun lock him. I mean, to be fair, he did actually get him a few stuns. It was just he didn't have that enough damage in the end. So you look at it and you think, if Temin had got Relic 8s, I might have punched through it. I know that's easy to say, if I got this, if I got that, but just that little bit of damage that was needed, I think. Yeah, I feel like I need to try this as well. I need to try Fiverr first now, just see how this one pans out. Chelsea, I know Malik's not OP, unbeatable tank he once was, but still. Yeah, pay him respect, but I'm not going back out either, you know, I think, especially when I've got stun lock capabilities, I think I'm going to try and keep him quiet. I mean, not just that, we've got TM removal on basic with Hon. Quite a few things in that trio that should keep Malik under control. It's just losing CLS did it. Old Republic is a great Malik counter. Shame I haven't got a big Old Republic. Pardon me. Yeah, my Old Republic are garbage, although saying that, my Jedi Knight Revan team is garbage, but it might be able to do it. Yeah, my Jedi are garbage, but I could potentially do it. I mean, like I say, garbage. Oh, does Relic 1 here, Relic 3 live. Jolie garbage, but potentially there's some stun lock in there. I don't know. A bit of me likes it, but a bit of me thinks you idiot. Let's just try this though. Yeah, I thought you were trolling, but I thought I'm not going to call you on it. For all I know, someone has actually managed to manipulate it. No football manager here, Lord Darts, but yeah, we've got the suit up challenge completed, so here it is. Okay. Actually, let's go straight for Luke. Let's call in Gas. Days. Yeah. Speed alteration. It's the bit I was worried about. Yeah, I'm kind of reliant on the Rexolate here. Not something you want. I don't really want to hit him twice either, but we got away with that. Let's say Old Ben, that way at least it'll be a lame duck counter. Ooh, okay. Gas is back up. I feel a little bit safer. Yeah, they're all going in on Gas, no big surprise. Alright, let's do that. I may have to use the Rexolite on Old Ben here. Let's do that. Yeah, I think Rexolite Old Ben. Has he got evasion up? Not evasion up, bloody foresight. I think I've got MSF in my head then. Alright, one down at least. Just stay alive, Rex. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive, Rex. That's it. Good captain. Okay. JKL. Yeah, he's just got nearly all his protection down there. I was going to say, could Gas stand up for a bit, but no. Alright. Really, I made a misplay at the start here. I should have put Echo instead of 5s. Come on, counter, Gas, counter! Ugh. Okay. Yeah, not that good, that. I needed Echo for this spell. I needed to get Hoda under control a lot faster. It's even an argument. Maybe I didn't need gas. Maybe I could have tried full 5-0 first. I don't know. Either way, there was a muck up there. Hold my hands up. Yeah, my talking leads garbage. To be fair, a lot of Tamin's garbage. You can point at most things on my roster and say that's trash. I'm thinking here, we've got Mark. Hello there, Sam Cook. Thank you for the follow. Hello there.
Bow. To the first order.
Yeah, the son taught the old man a few things. It's got to be said, that was that was a rough one. Like I say, I misplayed. I should have taken Echo in for the dispel. Either that or I should have left gas out and just tried to rely on Rex. Whichever way I misplayed. I'm hoping that could be enough. Let's try it. It really feels low with it being such low gear. But I'm hopeful Gas can't... sorry, Malik can't solo it. Everyone does. LOTD. Everyone does. Except for my aunt. She prefers holding it. Alright, pass that to Hoda. Let's get some foresight up. Should drop below a threshold in a moment. Do another mark. AoE. Not much point doing the foresight, so may as well just pickle him apparently. Yoda, we need a word right. And I know that you're a gear 11, right? But could you do more than just look at him? I mean, you have got a lightsaber. Could you actually just try and hit him a bit? You know, I mean, you're embarrassing me a bit here, to be honest. Okay. This could be fun. He's in the Diallo. Progress. Let's swap with Hoda. Let's just get some protection back up. Bit of foresight. You know, do some Jedi things. Do that. Get some offense and defense penetration up. Just mark him again. Yeah, he's going to do a drain. Alec likes to do things like that. Come on, that's it. Keep going. Keep going. You can hit him. He might hit you back, but just stay strong. Okay, he's in the red. Okay, let's pop some foresight because it seems like Malik enjoyed that one. Yeah, 3 stacks. This is now danger zone. It wasn't already. Thrawn's not on defense, no. I did consider using him in this scenario. But I thought, can I afford to use him elsewhere? That's what I needed. I needed a stun. Come on. Section up. Back to Yoda. Double tap. Mark. There we go again. Stuns. Things you love to see. Come on. This is basically a race against the clock here. I don't know if it's possible still. That's the weird thing. It could still be that Malik comes back from this position, but I'm hoping I can keep him locked. Come on. Hey! Alright. Trash Jedi. Trash. I own it, but that did a job. I will own it. Alright. Just catching up on some of this chat here. SWGOH says Thrawn lead and Vader is the best counter to Luke. Okay. If there's a what involved there, I can't use it. Right, let's just have a look at the bigger board a minute. When it's ready. I'm just catching up on what you're saying as well, LOTD. Okay. Choke on me water. Alright. So Thrawn. I think Thrawn could be a good option. I feel like I'm going to need a pre-taunt, so we're going to do this. Thrawn, Vader, and Shore Trooper. The baby Shore Trooper, don't judge it, but it does mean that if JKL gets a very quick turn, we have got that going away. Downside, it will also mean that Thrawn will be a bit... Thrawn will be ready. Sorry, Thrawn will be slow. I don't know what I'm saying here. Let's just try it. I don't know if I'm going to go first because of the preload. So this could be a waste of Thrawn, but we'll try it. Just see if it cleans it up or not. Thank you very much for the gifted sub, Sam Cook.
I will show you the dark side.
Okay, get Fracture. Right, just concentrate on the battle for a second. Let's do that. Let's get some dots over there. Do a basic. 6 dots. I don't feel like that's enough. Or 6 debuffs, should I say. We've got a Fracture ability to block 3 dots and speed down. If it was Vader lead, I'd give it a shot, but I'm thinking with it being Thrawn lead, thinking let's do that. Oh, okay, that didn't really help. No, too slow. Alright, heal up, get a taunt up, just try and survive another turn. Ability block. Yeah, Hoda's healing him up. Force Crush. Pass that over to Shore Trooper, get the taunt up. He'll probably get smacked in a minute, but... Gav, thank you very much for the raid.
See you.
Just in the middle of a tense battle here, and it's just gone pigs here. Okay, forfeit. Lovely, 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 lovely. Okay. Ugh. I don't know what we're doing here now. It's safe to say I haven't got enough to clear. I've taken 2 swings at that. Let's concentrate on the bottom. Get that down. Wait from there. Okay? It's alright, Luxie. If anything, I took your advice purely because I thought there is a chance it could work, which I kind of think it would have worked if maybe I'd held out a bit longer and not just done the Culling Blade so early. I think the counter would have worked better from the start because there wouldn't have been a straight, what's it called? A straight Heroes Arise from Luke. As soon as my speed's reset, I'm stuck. I kind of knew it would happen, but I was hoping I could get past it. But yeah, I'm just find... Yeah, there we go. Chelsea, are you familiar with the bald man on Men in Blazers? That's who you look like, the suit on. I am not, no. But I'll take the compliment, like I say. I'm hoping it's not... you can't really tell, but it is a blue tie. If I didn't already shout it before, Gav, thank you for the raid. Let's see. Yeah, saw the shirt and tie and hat to raid. I'm gonna say, no problem. I'm gonna say, we've got 2 teams to take out then. We've got Geos, we've got Vader, Dot Team. So... let's have a look at the Geos. Can we not look at the Geos? Is that an option? Go Treya. My Gear 8 Treya. And hopefully I can put 2 tunes in that don't do much. Wampa. Fortunately, because he would have been good today, Echo. Didn't work last time, but honestly, I am at the point where I just give a rat's arse. I shouldn't really have that attitude about GA, but I'm going to go and get Kyber. So we're just playing for pride right now. Yeah, and it's been a bad start, let's be honest. Let's just see if Wampa can pull something out the hat here. We're at 3, I think, so could do something. Probably won't, but he could. Just looking for 1 critical hit. 1 critical hit. I don't know why I'm saying I just want 1. I want plenty of critical hits. Yeah, no big surprise to go and do that. Yeah, Treya, bye-bye. Let's just give the Brute a bit of a smack. Yeah, Echo's probably going to be Geonosian food soon. Oh, no, they're going for a bite on the Wampa. Ooh, the Wampa got one of them out. Can you get some back? Yes, you can. Good Wampa. Good Wampa. Oh, you sugar bugger. Alright. We're going to go for the Brute again then. They're being a bit insistent here. That's it. Die. I can't remember what that move's called, but we're doing it. We're going to just smack the ground. Somehow we got a win. I will take that. If I thought my Scion and my Nihilus would survive, I'd take them in. But they're absolutely trash. Okay. What can we do with Vader? We need something that's got a bit of a cleanse in it all. Maybe Bounty Hunters? I'm thinking, can I do the bomb team? Again, I'm at this goofy point where I'm not really caring. So, I'm going to try the bomb team. It probably won't work, but I want to try the bomb team. When I get wins with this, I really enjoy it because it shouldn't do anything good. You know, Zam lead is not the best bounty hunter lead, but I just love the notion that if you stack enough thermals, 1, they're going to cause some good damage, and it's delayed damage, so it's not like you can suddenly prevent it. But I like the idea as well that they get health and protection recovery with it. Okay, that one sucks for Greedo. He really needs not to be dazed. $50% of the contract. Let's get rid of that. Greedo probably won't survive it, but... Yeah, Greedo, bye-bye. Oh well. I don't know why I try things like that. I think, honestly, until Temin gets a GL, or at least JKL, I'm still going to have this mentality of goofing around. Because I'm sure you guys out there think to yourself, you could have taken this in, say. I'm going to do it now. Yeah, Falling Blade, Merciless, both of them hurt, I'll be honest. But you look at it and you think, I could have taken this in first time, probably done better. But there's this bit of me that I can't help but think, Temin ain't winning this. So, it's just this urge to just prat around and do something. Chelsea's been saying it today during stream, to be honest. Have a bit of fun. And I think that's what I'm trying to do with Temin. I try to just have some fun with it. You know, if I thought I could win, I'd do it. I mean, that's Fish's favourite line who's been on as well. Just win. Kinda reliant on Mando here. That's it, that's it. Let's just get a crit over there on Vader. Contract. You don't have to pay to win. I don't have to pay to win. Way I see it, you can, like everyone, we can pay to gain, maybe not advantage, but pay to speed things up. But if you're crap at the game, you're just crap. Doesn't matter what you buy. You know, you could have JMK, it doesn't mean you go and win things. Alright, mate, it'll give you a leg up for sure, but it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win. What's here? GG and Rex. Okay. I don't understand someone throwing embarrassing like that. You say you're a trash player. Honestly, Temin's trash. If you feel you're worse than this, then yeah, I wouldn't. I would like to see your roster. Let's say that. You like to watch a master at work. Yeah, I certainly feel like a fraud when it comes to like this. Let's try Ray. See if we can just get Ray some role. I don't know. I'm fooling around here. Roster review. Sure. Copy the ally code. So saying that, I don't know if my computer's going to let me. Try it. Yeah. I've tried copying it. If it doesn't work, I'll come back to it. Okay, so... Ooh, we didn't get turned straight away. Very nice. Sorry, Luke didn't get turned straight away, I should have said. Wiggle, wiggle. That's still going to mean they get a turn off straight away. We're going to get stunned. Or maybe not stunned. Cool. Daze. Double tap. Won't prevent Hoda doing his health equalization. Oh, that is horrid though. Luke just has scary damage. Yeah, just stay under stealth, C-3PO. It's safer for you. I don't want to be out of there. Not that TM back, that's it. That's it, just help me get exposed, 3PO. Ooh. Look, just go again. This is a rip, by the way. As soon as I lost BB, it was gone. Ooh. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, rip. JKL, he's got crazy damage. Worst bit is, I can actually do something very good when I get him. It's like seeing your future. Oh, yeah, he looks good on defense. I mean, I'm being big-headed a little bit saying I'll be good, but Relic 7 JKL modded well. I've already got Old Ben at Relic 5, and Hoda will be going to Relic 5 for JML, so I will be able to do that comp, and I'll be able to do a very good defense comp with it. So, it just frustrates you when you can see it and you're like, so yep. Alright. Slightly weird comp I've got in mind here. Get a contract straight away with Django. We're going for a Sarge lead, and obviously Zombie's just there to protect a Sarge. I don't even know what I've gone in against. I don't like being this blasé about GA, because I do have a bit of fun with it. You saw in the last one with Crimson, I really get into it when a round's going my way. Then the Temin, I feel like it's just, alright, let's just get this over with. Ooh, nice one. Django would be good, would have to be leading for him to get a contract. That's not the case. He gets his contract if a Separatist is leading. Even though Asajj is a trash Separatist, he is still a Separatist. Okay, heal Asajj up a bit. Just try and get the Grievous down. Okay, we've got stun on B2. Oh, okay. Last thing I want is open an app. Game's just about chugging along without asking it to do other things. Ooh, okay. Sarge might just hang in there. Django, you should. Ooh, okay, we got a bit of health back there. Come on, Django. Oh, I needed more than that. Yeah. Well, this team's not going anywhere quick. I've really got to try and knock out B2 now, which is going to be tricky because I get the feeling he's modded to really be annoying. Okay, we've got a bit of health there. Ooh. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. You have to do that? Really? Stay with us, Django. Okay, keep your taunt up, Zombie. Keep your taunt up. Getting into offense every time Seppi, sorry, she gains offense every time someone dies, so Asajj should be hitting nice and hard now. Okay, Django's gone again. That should get a bit of health back for Asajj. Makes me chuckle like they say, max health reduced. Like, B1 hasn't got max health. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Can I get a stun? I can't get a stun because it's... Ah. Right, we lost Django. Ooh. 49. Okay. I will take something there. You don't have SKL, so I desperately need to look on defense to counter him. I haven't touched tried SLKR versus Jedi Knight Luke, but I will keep that in mind just in case he's a good counter. Yeah, I've heard Barris do well with Fire First. I haven't tried it myself, but that's purely because my Barris is like that. Definitely sketchy, but like you, I'll take that. Have I got any clones? Any clones? I've got Sarge and I've got Arc. Alright. That makes you sad. Is that the Django loss? Or losing Django, should I say? Not one I was happy about. Hello there, Liam. How you doing? I'm goofing around a bit on Temin. Wouldn't say I've lost this, but I'm certainly not going to say I'm winning it. If this guy attacks, he can rip me apart. Just based on the number of mistakes I've made, let alone his roster. Ooh. Okay. Ah, okay. That wasn't my Barris, to be fair. That was on defense. But my Barris is probably about that size. I was gonna say, I'd like some retribution, please. It annoys me how that always happens after the counters always go so that they land all the taunts applied. You think, come on, just get rid of the taunt before it starts. Yep, dodge down. If you could take a Sarge out here, I'll take it. Big ass mind. Okay, we got the zombie down at least. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a Sarge here. Luxie, we've been watching the Euros today. Euros aren't on today, are they? Or am I getting my days wrong? Yeah, no Euros today. I think they're back on tomorrow, Italy versus Austria. Yeah, I think you read my mind there, Liam. Kinda read my mind. With a rebel yell, he cried, no, no, no. Let's just burn them. Yeah, England v Germany, that's Tuesday. Forward to that, I mean, I think there are a few interesting matches before them. I think the Netherlands have got a good one. I can't remember off the top of my head who it is, but I remember seeing that draw and I was like, ooh. I don't think it was Netherlands, Germany. Oh, no, Netherlands, Germany. We're playing Germany. Might have been Portugal? I can't remember, but I know there were a few tasty draws. Nice Rolo hit that. Come on, Chewie. Alright. For England, Germany. That's a hard... I really hate being given predictions, just for the fact that I feel like I'm very lame at doing it, at least on the spot, but I'm going to go 2-0 England. And that feels really bad considering we haven't scored more than once in the tournament so far. Plus, Germany are very... Historically, they're very good at beating us. So, 2-0 is a bold prediction. My hope is that Germany's poor form will sort of occur at the same time we have a upclimbing form. But that might be a bit of patriotism talking. It could be that in a week's time I'm talking about this and going, what an arse I was. If you'd have asked me who I'd have wanted in the last 16 out of like the 4 in that group, Germany wouldn't have been it. I mean, I can't say I wanted France or Portugal either, but I think there's a bit of you where you say Portugal, maybe you can quell their threat a bit. France, I want to like play full stop, so I was just hopeful Hungary would get there. Then they conceded and yeah. Only reason I'm going 2-0, if we can get in front early on, we'll hold the lead for a bit. But I think we need another just to hold on to it. And I'd hope that's plainly obvious to the management. Let's try that. I can't say I'm optimistic though. I mean, I hope we do get a result. I think the England team has come on a lot more than people make out. But equally, I know LTD's been in the chat today, and I know he feels pessimistic about England. I can understand it because we do play defensively. But there are times when I think, is it the worst thing? Like, you say to me, right, we're going to play Germany, how do you want to play? I wouldn't go all out attack. Maybe that's just me, though. I'm a Stoke City supporter, so I grew up on Tony Pulis, whose first priority was defend the goal. I really need to get Barris out, and she's just chilling there. I haven't got a tank here as well, so someone's going to get a Rexlite. Yep, bye-bye, Daka. Yeah, really need that to go over there, but we're not getting the, not getting it how we need it. Ah. Okay. I'll be honest, right, I'm a bit... I think there's a point when you say to yourself, as a streamer anyway, if I'm fed up of attacking, I'm coming across as being fed up of attacking. You know, this is going nowhere. I've made that many mistakes, I've pratted around that much. I think I've actually had enough of this now. So, the only way I will win this is if Duran Kale just decides not to attack. And honestly, I'd be surprised if that was what he did. I mean, my bottom wall if the game wants to let me show you. It wants to let me show you. See there, I've got Mon Mothma and I've got Dooku. Mon's got some good olds. Dooku has done nothing so far, but hopefully. And Newt can always be an issue with that team, so it's not like I don't give that lot a chance. But that guy knowing he only has to clear this wall, really, and one more, he should get through it. Are you 1-0 right now or 0-1? I am 1-0, but that's purely down to auto defense. I said it earlier, Gav. I don't like prattling around when I'm doing GA because it feels like I'm not. When you've got likes of, for instance, Mortu, you know, he's really good with his GA. I don't like being the streamer who prats around. You know, it feels out of place. But honestly, appointment just look at it and you go, I can't be arsed. I mean, this is what I put at the back. I went for a real heavy rebel theme. I put Lando, Pow, Cara for no reason. Then they were just 3 rebels I've got left over. I hadn't got a team for them. Old Ben, Biggs, and Captain On. I'm kind of hopeful over that for maybe a trip. I mean, Old Ben, you look at him and you think he's got evasion in his kit, so maybe that with Biggs do something, plus Han for the heals. And I've always liked these trio. I always like the idea of Leia going under stealth, giving buffs to Ahsoka, who then gets extra damage from it. I've always liked them pair, and then Akbar just speeds it up a little bit. So I like that team. I'm not saying it'll hold, but I like it. Something I'd probably use more on offense and defense, preferably. But yeah, they ain't going to stop anyone who tries hard enough. And then, if you look at the top, I've gone light up top. We got in the patch notes that the ships have been fixed. I didn't know that when I set my defense, so I put Akbar down. So I've got a strong ship defense, so yeah. That wall's absolute garbage because I thought I'm just going to let them go for my ships. But yeah. GA for Temin is a bit naff right now, I'm not going to lie, but what can you do? So, back out of here. We get any feats? I doubt it. Got one, somehow. Completely clear 18 Grand Arena territories. Okay. Okay. Got you. We got a raid going on. I know Crankor's going on, but is it? You were telling me about Crankor. I saw that earlier. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. So I am going to leave this here. Let's pop this screen on. There we go. But yeah, been a pretty entertaining stream from my perspective. I've enjoyed bits of this. I've been very frustrated at the lag. I apologise for anyone who's been with me for the majority of this stream. It's been really frustrating trying to stream through it, so thank you for tolerating it. I mean, I'm just looking now, I've had 76 instances of lag, so if you guys are persevering through that, I really do appreciate that. As far as this stream goes, had quite a bit of activity actually. We've had a follow from Matty2003. Fish donated 10 bits, so thank you for the bits. Ashery sub for his 9th month, thank you for the sub, Ash. Sam has followed and he's also gifted a sub to Chelsea, so thank you very much. And then Gav raided with a party of 3, so thank you very much for the raid, Gav. You'll see him in a suit. Well, what I'll do is I will set up another community challenge for it. I might set the target a little higher just to put a little challenge in there, but I will reset it up. I'm going to upload this to YouTube probably as a full week, so I haven't done what day? I haven't done Wednesdays yet, so I'll probably do Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday as a collection, or as a group if you like. I haven't uploaded on Monday sometime, so we'll see. There's also a Hitman 3 video coming out on YouTube tonight. If you there's a little point of interest. If you do subscribe on Twitch, you get your name in my videos. Little subscriber perk, just for why the heck not. But yeah, I do Hitman, I do Galaxy of Heroes, and I'm trying to do some other games as well, but I haven't been feeling up to recording them lately, so now that my voice is getting better, I'll probably get onto that in the next week or so. Yeah, I feel like I'm just self-promoting at this point, so I'm going to leave it there. Alright, can we get a raid going? I'd like to leave a raid if I can. The only person I can see online is Ainsy. Is there anyone... Does anyone want to suggest someone else? Is there another option? Ainsy's raided me a couple of times, but I feel I'm being very rude to some other streamer if I go... Well, to be fair, I wouldn't raid a big streamer, it just feels wrong anyway, but... I feel like there must be someone else out there stream. Who have we got? Asinix and JC Lab. JC Lab, let's go to him. Alright, folks. Mute it so I don't accidentally double audio it. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Alright, sorry for the hold up, folks. I will see you on Sunday, hopefully. If not, I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye for now, folks. Button gone again. I have to remember to not click off this, otherwise my button disappears. Alright, see you, folks. Bye-bye.